Shalom. Kahala Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, by Hashem Kakadash. That's all praises to Yahweh, who the word ignorantly calls God. By Hashem in the name of Yahweh Shah, who the word ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings be to all the Akim that are pushing this word in truth and sincerity, man. Shalom. All right, this is going to be another quick lesson, and Lord want to edify. So what I'm going to get into today is Isaiah the 13th chapter, man. Right? Get into a little bit of the nuclear destruction that's going to take place over here in America, Babylon the Great. That's one of the major code names in the scriptures for America. All right. A lot of people ask me, why isn't America in the scriptures? Right? Because America's not known in the scriptures to be America. It's known as Babylon, because Babylon in the Hebrew means confusion. Right? And that's why America's called Babylon. Right? Because there's nothing but confusion here. You got men being women or trying to be women. You got women trying to be men. Right? You got homosexuals allowed to be married, bestiality. You got multiple cultures here, doctrines. It's the land of confusion, man. That's why it's called Babylon. All right. But no, you all can see, man, what took place over there in Lebanon, right? That damn devastating explosion, all right? I say devastating because to a lot of people, man, they think it's devastating. Like, damn, like that's some powerful shit. But just wait until a nuclear missile hit, man. You really gonna see how devastating that's gonna be, man. Right? Because with that explosion that took place over there, that's only a fraction of what a nuclear missile can do, man. All right, that damn explosion was leaving debris and leaving chunks of metal laying around and stuff like that. Fuck with a nuclear missile, ain't gonna be no chunks of metal and stuff like that, man. The Lord said in 2 Peter 3:10 that the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. Because those nuclear missiles are 6 million to 10 million degrees Fahrenheit, man. And I gotta constantly say that because that's an important fact about a missile, man. All right, so I'm gonna continue to say it as long as I'm talking about missiles. All right, those missiles are hot as hell. That's what the Lord said in Malachi 4:1. Behold, the day cometh that it shall burn as an oven, man. Right? It's gonna burn as an oven because of those missiles. All right, but we can go ahead and get into it. Isaiah 13:1. I'm gonna go through the whole chapter because it's getting into the second coming of the Lord and that nuclear destruction, man. All right, Isaiah 13:1. It says the burden of Babylon, right? The prophecy of Babylon. That's what the word burden means, prophecy, right? Which Isaiah, the son of Amos, did see, right? And this is a prophecy that Isaiah, he's seen, right? And the Lord said all things in the scriptures were written for our learning, man. Right? So this is written for our learning in the end times because World War III is going to take place in our generation, in our lifetime, man. Pretty soon, right? Because we're in the midst of World War III right now, man. Verse 2, lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain, exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles. I have commanded my sanctified ones, I have also called my mighty ones from mine anger, even them that rejoice in my highness. Verse 4, the noise of a multitude in the mountains, like as of a great people, a tumultuous noise, kingdoms of nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle, right? And this is going into all the nations that are going to be gathered together in the so-called Middle East, man. Right? That's when you read in Joel the 3rd chapter, it gets into that, right? The Lord is going to put the spirit, he's going to gather them together over there in the valley of Yehoshaphat, right? Which means Yahweh's decision, right? The Lord is going to bring them over there to judge them, right? And notice before all these nations to shoot those nuclear missiles over here to America, Babylon the Great, all right? Verse 5, it says, they come from a far country, from the end of heaven, even the Lord, and the weapons of his indignation to destroy the whole land, right? And what are the weapons of the Lord's indignation, right? Those nuclear missiles, man. Let's go to Isaiah 54:16 real quick. Isaiah 54:16. It says, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. And I have created the waster to destroy, man. So the Lord, he put the spirit on these scientists to create these different nuclear missiles and these explosive devices, man. Nobody in their carnal ass mind can come up with a way on their own to create a missile, man. That's the Lord, man. Those are weapons of the Lord's indignation, right? If I'm not mistaken, the word indignation means a righteous anger, man. Right? And the Lord, he's very angry with America, man. That's why he's putting a spirit on these nations, especially Russia and North Korea and China as well, to create these different these various missiles and stuff like that, like the Satan bomb. The Satan bomb itself can wipe out the whole state of Texas, man. And Texas is one big ass state. It's probably the biggest state in the United States, man. And that's only with one nuclear missile, man. Right? The Satan bomb. It has 12 nuclear warheads on it. So how much more? 200 million of them, man. That's the spirit of the Lord, man. All right. The Lord said in 2 Peter or 1 Peter, the 4th chapter, if I'm not mistaken. Slaki. If I'm not mistaken, he said, no, it's 2 Peter. He said that basically the earth perished the first time by water, but this time the heavens and the earth are being preserved for fire, man. Right? But this is verse 6. It says, How ye, for the day of the Lord is at hand. It shall come as a destruction from the Almighty. Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt, man. Right? People gonna be out here having heart attacks, scared as hell, man, due to the fashion on how the Lord is coming back, man. Because not a lot of people is expecting. I say 90% of the people is not expecting the Lord to come back the way He's gonna come back, man. All right, and He's gonna be doing so much killing that it's gonna be like a time never before, man. All right. It says, and they shall be afraid, pangs of and sorrow shall take hold of them. They shall be in pain as a woman that travaileth. They shall be amazed one at another. Their faces shall be as flames, man. Why are they going to be amazed at one another, man? Because of the fashion that the Lord is coming back, man. When you read in Wisdom of Solomon, the 5th chapter, it says that they'll be amazed at the strangest of our salvation, man. Right? People not expecting us to get beamed up into so-called UFOs, man. Right? That's how the Lord is coming back, right? Whether you believe it or not, man. Right? If you don't believe it, hey, go read Romans 3:3. It don't matter if you believe it or not, man. Right? Because it's going to happen. All right? But that's why people are going to be amazed at one another, man. Right? Due to the fact that how the Lord is going to return. It says, their faces shall be as flames. Behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate. And He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it, man. He's going to lay what land desolate, man? America, Babylon the Great, man. The Lord said in the 16th, 17th, or 18th chapter, I think it's the 18th chapter, He said the sins of Babylon have reached into the heavens, man. Right? It reached into the heavens due to all the wickedness that it promotes and the things that have done to the children of Israel. Right? The so-called white man, the Edomite race, they came over here, slaughtered the Native Americans, man. So-called Native Americans. Right? Brung Judah over here, did some crucial shit to them, did some crucial shit to the Latin tribes, so-called Latin tribes, right? They're promoting homosexuality, LGBTQ, all that stuff, right? And hey, much more stuff, human trafficking. Esau's behind all that shit, man. Right? That's why sins are up to the heavens, man, because all the iniquity is here. All right? I'll read that over again. It says, behold, the day of the Lord cometh cruel, both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and He shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it, man. Right? He's going to lay the land desolate by putting the spirit in these nations to shoot thermonuclear missiles over here, man. The Lord said, and I think it's the book of Psalms, that they shall not spare no arrow, man. Right? And arrows or nuclear missiles are personified as arrows in the scriptures, man. Right? These nations, they're not going to be like, well, let me keep back 10 missiles just in case Russia want to come up against me. Nah, man. The Lord going to put the spirit in them to shoot all those missiles. Any missile and explosive device they got, the Lord going to put the spirit in them to shoot all those motherfuckers over here, man. All right? Verse 10, for the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in his going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine, man. And that's going to happen because when the Lord returns, man, He's coming back in a big-ass chariot, right? So it's going to blot out the whole sky. You ain't going to be able to see shit, man. And then when those nuclear missiles are being shot off, right, they're going to be causing a whole lot of smoke and shit like that to cover up the skies, man. Right? You see it in this picture right here, that mushroom cloud. It's going to be blotting out the skies, man. Because it's going to be so much nuclear missiles shot off. You see on the 4th of July, the pollution from the firecrackers, the artillery shells, when that's shot off, they starting to block out the sky, man. Starting, make it black and stuff like that. Right? So how much more nuclear missile, man? All right? It says in verse 11, it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. Why? Because wickedness has exceedingly polluted the whole earth due to Esau, Edom being at power, according to Job 9:24, man. That's why that's why the whole earth is, is wicked, man, because Esau's in power. So if Esau's in power, the whole earth is going to be under the influence of Esau. It says, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the hardiness of the terrible. Verse 12, I will make a man more precious than the fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir, man. All right, so the Lord, he said he's going to make a man more precious than fine gold, right? And this is talking about the elect man, right? Whenever things finally pop off, Jacob's trouble is in full effect. Hey, man, we're going to be that real prized possession, man, right? You know, you got the women, which you want to call, they're in their so-called prime right now. You know, Esau gave him up to, you know what I'm saying? He gave him so much freedom, and they're you know what I'm saying, they're worshipped here and shit like that. Sooner or later, man, hey, we're gonna be that prized possession, man. All these women gonna be clinging to us. When you read Isaiah 4:1, man, it said that 7 women shall take a hold of one man. Right? All these women gonna be running to us, man. Because women know deep down inside that they can't do the things that a man can do. Right? You got these women talking, they'll slap a nigga, shoot a nigga, stab, beat up a nigga. Well, whenever this shit really pop up, let's see if you're gonna do those actions, man. Right? Because they gonna let all these swole niggas out of prison and shit like that. They gonna be all out here doing the crimes that they went to jail for in the first place, man. And let's see if you're gonna be able to slap a nigga then, man. Right? So these women know, hey, they're gonna have to get with a man of the Lord during that time, man, in order to be protected. All right. So we're gonna be more precious than fine gold, not your little, average 2/3 Jake out here, man. Lord, I'm not no 2/3. All right. Verse 13, it says, therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger, right? And the heavens are going to be shaken due to those nuclear missiles, man. All right. Verse 14, right? And also, it can be due to the Lord's second coming as well, man. Because how powerful he's going to come back, man. It can literally be, hey, man, just use your imagination, man. The Lord going to come back hella powerful, man. Right? Let's read verse 14 over again. It says, and this shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee everyone into his own land. Right? So you know how America is known as the melting pot, or the melting pot, for a reason, because we have all types of nations. I ain't gonna say we, because I'm not an American, but America has a various amount of different nations here in this place, man. That's why it's called a melting pot. Right? But once these people start to see, like, damn, like this shit, like I'm gonna have to flee back to my own land, man, because Trump tripping, and the dollar's crashing, all hell's gonna break loose here. People are gonna actually start to do that, man. Right? They're gonna start to flee back to their own land, man, to where they originally came from. Right? Because people from these other nations, they come here to make money. Right? But once that dollar crash, they're gonna flee back to, you know what I'm saying, to where they're from, man. Right? Verse 15, it says, every one that is found shall be thrust through, and every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword, man. All right. So all you other nations, man, hey, y'all, the ones that are found here, man, including the 2/3 of Israel, man. All right. Every nation, man, y'all gonna be thrust through when the Lord comes back, man, because his chariots are gonna be shooting laser beams, man. That's where they got the whole concept of the movie, The War of the Worlds, man. All right. And those nuclear missiles are gonna be shot off over here as well. It says that children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravenous. All right. And the Lord, he don't discriminate, man. He's not a respecter of persons. All right. Kids gonna be killed, all types of things, man. It said, and wives ravished, man. All right. And that's ultimately gonna take place whenever Jacob's trouble fully pop off, man. When you got these different FEMA troops and these foreign troops over here, man, they're not gonna care, man. The Lord said in Jeremiah the 6th chapter that they're not gonna have any mercy upon the daughter of Zion. Right? They're gonna be raping all you proud ass women. Or you like to twerk and show your ass. Well, you're gonna be able to show your ass all you want to during that time, man. Right? Because you're gonna have to anyway. All right? Either that or you're gonna get your head blown off. All right, verse 17, it says, behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. Right? And the Medes are talking about those Iranians, so-called Iranians. Right? The Lord said he was gonna stir up the Medes against Babylon, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. Verse 18, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. The eyes shall not spare children. All right. And Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, and the beauty of Chaldees, excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Right. And it's a spirit, because Babylon, America, is spiritually known as Sodom and Gomorrah in Egypt, man. And how did the Lord destroy Egypt? By fire, Sodom and Gomorrah, by fire and brimstone. And the Lord said that he made those places as an example, man, for the other ones that wanted to live ungodly after them, man. And America is known as spiritual Sodom because of homosexuality. Sodom was full of homosexuals, man. Right? And that's America. That's why it's known as spiritual Sodom in the scriptures, man. Right? And it said it's going to destroy them, or he's going to overthrow them as if he did Sodom and Gomorrah, man. Right? Verse 20, it shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. Right? And this is how we know this is talking about modern day Babylon, which is America, man. All right? Because ancient Babylon is inhabited to this day, man. Right? It's inhabited by the so-called Iranians, if I'm not mistaken, man. But the Lord said that when this place is destroyed, it is not going to be inhabited by anybody, man. Right? So that's how we know it's talking about America, man. Because America, when it's fully destroyed, it's not going to be inhabited, man. Right? Whenever we come back into power, we're not even going to inhabit the land, man. All right? Verse 21, it says, but wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. Right? So this is going to be a land being inhabited by desert creatures, man. Right? Scorpions, rattlesnakes, owls, all types of stuff. This is, and the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places, so like at palaces. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged, man. Right? So the days are no longer going to be prolonged, man. Like the Lord said in the book of Habakkuk 2:1, though the vision tarry, wait for it, because that shall surely come, man. Right? So this prophecy, World War III, is going to surely pop off, man. Right? So with that being said, that's all I had to bring out, man. Lord, when it was edified, but before I close, I'm going to say, call Allah Yahweh by Hashem al-Shah, by Hashem al-Kakadash. Double and say elders and the apostles of the great millstone. Peace and blessings be to our Akim that are preaching this word and truth and sincerity, man. Shalom and Abba Baba.